And what we were talking about was the fact that like you're doing some really dope shit with your art, not just coming over here and trying to take all the shmoney, but you're like, I want to do something, make money, but then also put 50% of it, which is a huge amount, to like organizations.
Yeah.
And then what you did recently was that you put 50% towards Epilepsy Society.
Yeah.
Why? What's the motivation? Like what are you trying to do with that? What's your mission?
I guess I want to be an artist, and I want to be someone that has produced work and put things out in order to help others.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as much as it's fun for me to just pointlessly create or just freely create, it's also important that I use my audience. And I use almost like, I want to use the word power, but like use my power and use what I have around me in order for me to make a change and make things better. My sister's a big part of me as a human being, just me in general. She's like a huge part of who I am. And it doesn't make sense for me to not produce work or use the people around me or use my audience in order to help her or in order to spread light about, you know, her disabilities, which she suffers with epilepsy. And it's something that I've had to live with, my parents have had to live with, but most importantly, she has to live with, you know, and other people do. And I've just lived so closely to it, and I know how detrimental it is to her and her health. And I kind of like, I haven't donated the money yet because I'm actually putting like a link out so that people can donate like £1, £2. That's things I need to do when I'm back home. Mm-hmm. But we raised 1,000 right now to give.
Woo!
To the charity. And that's going to go towards research for medication. Because frankly, like, it's just not helping my sister. Like, I feel like she takes 3 sets of medication a day and doesn't actually do anything but maybe ruin her liver, for example. Mm-hmm. And my mum's been following Epilepsy Society, so I went to her and I was like, hey, I kind of want to give to charity. Like, I want to give, you know? My mum is someone who gives and gives and gives. I've been brought up with that nature of always wanting to help others and receive absolutely nothing back. So I wanted to do that in a sense of like, I've done loads of like breast cancer runs and stuff like that, but I've never actually used my art to make a difference. And it was also a test. Who's going to support? Who's going to help? You know, like, who really gives a fuck? Or like, who's, like, how much can I raise? You know, almost like a test for me too. And it was beautiful. It was so nice. And my mum actually was like, just do Epilepsy Society. Like, they're the leading charity for epilepsy. I did reach out to them and ask them if they could promote my work, but they did decline, which kind of like hurt me a little. But only because in one of the photos, someone's smoking, and I understand that you don't want to
promote that.
But at the same time,
what's a good fucking photo?
Suck a fucking dick, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly.
No, I literally sent an email like, I'm amazed as to how you haven't actually given me another option. Do you want to check that?
Jordan will check it.
Okay. As to how you haven't given me another option, like how we can actually spread the message, you know. But no, it was incredible. I'm going to start doing more stuff like that. Maybe something next time that actually goes towards my sister, you know, because as well as I'm like helping like a diverse group, she is my anchor, and I would like to get her like a new wheelchair one day, you know, like just something to install in her room, you know, something to guide her, something to help her.